You befriended me when I was 16, and then we didn't smash until I was 18.
You see,
so
but I
thought we had a friendship, but
I grew up
you're
too
grooming
quick.
me.
If I'm that age, I'ma look at her and know what I could do to her mentally. I'm not doing that.
So when I was 18, I had my first boyfriend. I used to be a lesbian, like I used to date only girls. And I like fell in love with this kid. I don't know why the hell I fell in love with him, but he was in jail and I would like be there for him, give him money, like talk to him all the time. Like,
Wait, you fell in love with him while he was in jail?
Yes. I never did anything with him until
Was this the
after
first
he
guy
came
you ever
home.
dated?
First guy I've ever dated.
Ooh, okay.
And he used to tell me like stories about him and his ex-girlfriends that he dealt with. And the one ex-girlfriend, she like had a kid with somebody that was a cop while he was locked up. And he was like, yeah, I have no idea, like, is she pregnant or not? And I was like, yeah, she is pregnant. And he was like, wow, that's crazy, because he would write her and she would never respond. So then when he came home from jail, like, I was just with him. Like, we were with each other all the time. Like, we moved in right away. Like, that was that. Like, I don't know, when we first saw each other in person, like, it was just like love at first sight. It was weird. And then he went through my phone, because I came out from a party one day and he was like, yo, you're cheating on me, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, I would never do that to you. Like, I'm not like that. I've seen that shit happen with my parents and like other people's relationships. Like, love is very delicate to me. Like, I love very, very hard. I put like everything on my sleeve. I never cheated. And then he went through my phone. I wasn't cheating. He just found an excuse to like do something, right? And then I went through his phone like a week later because I wasn't leaving. I was like, I'm not leaving you. Like, I don't care what you're saying. Like, I'm gonna fix this because like, I don't wanna lose you. You're a good person to me. Like, I told you everything about my life. And I don't like to repeat myself too much, you know? I don't wanna go around like dating this guy, dating that guy, like, I wanna just be one person, that's that. So, and maybe that's why it's taken me a little while to like date again. But, so boom, I went through his phone and found out that he was some girl, right? And like, he like came inside her, like it was some crazy. Went through his Instagram and there was a fake account and that was his ex-girlfriend. So I'm like.
It's a mess, bro. Go ahead.
Super mess. Like, it's super messy and like, it really like fucked me up.
How long did you guys go out for?
2 years. 2 years on like full, like always on. Like, we never left each other. And if we did, it was like for a day. Like, that was it. Like, we would be like, all right, well, I'm breaking up with you. Like, and then I'd be like, no, like, what are we doing? Like, we need to fix this. Then I went through his phone. I woke him up. I was like, yo, like, what is this about? Like, why are you doing this? Like, I don't get it. You could have just told me you wanted to do you. And if you even if you wanted to fuck another girl, I like girls. We could have did it together. You understand?
I like her. Pour me a shot. Pour me a shot right now.
I mean, it seems like you're like very open.
Yeah,
like he wanted to lie to you.
Why would you lie? So then, whatever, then I fucked him last year, right? And then he engaged to his girl, and then he married her, like, back in October. And that was it.
you had sex with him when he was engaged?
No, he engaged to her a week later.
Oh,
how old is he?
He's like 25, 26
Oh, he a baby.
now.
He a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't know what he's doing yet. That's all that is.
Yeah, he'll like hit me up off of fake pages, or like his family will hit me up.
Not fake pages.
No, I swear.
I've never heard of a guy making a fake page in my life.
Oh,
Never in my life. I've never heard a guy making a fake. Never.
that is some.
Never heard a guy making a fake page. He made fake pages?
Baby, he would fucking go on text now, like all that
How many
extra
fake pages?
shit.
I need to know how many.
Maybe like 4.
Never.
And every single one, you just left them on red.
Yeah, because I have nothing to say to you. Like, I fucked you, and then a week later, you fucking engaged to this girl.
Have you blocked?
He doesn't have, his girl made him delete everything because of me.
What are these messages like, though, when he's hitting you up from these fake pages and numbers and all
He'll,
that?
like, be weird about it. He'll be like, yo, like, what did he say to me last time? He was like, hey, how are you? And I was like, who is this? He was like, you know who this is? And I'm like, I still have the text message in my phone. And I told the girl too, I'm like, yo, he still hits me up. And she was just like, no, he doesn't, da-da-da-da, you're a liar, you're crazy, you make up those messages yourself. I'm like, girl, you're mad, like, manipulated by him because... What? Talk to me.
So what's so good about him? Like, do he got money? Like, what's the thing that you like about him so much that you
know what it was? It was
like
like
me, I'ma just block you. Like
It was like a diary thing. Like
Aw.
I feel like I don't really talk about my problems to a lot of people.
That's fair.
So you guys had like a
And
connection.
yeah, it was really deep.
I understand that.
It was really, really deep. And like he was somebody that told me not to talk about my problems to anybody. Like, cause I used to like tell people like about my life. And he'd be like, yo, stop telling people, they're gonna throw it back in your face. Like just talk to me. And he would always like instill that in my
That's
head.
a little
like,
narcissistic though.
Now that you don't have this person around, has he told you only speak your problems to me? Now he's not around, who do you like? Do you think that helped you by only speaking to him, or do you think
No,
it's more
it
helpful to
fucked
speak
me
to
up.
more people?
It fucked me up.
Okay.
It fucked me up. I don't cry like too much. Like I cry, but like
So-
it takes a lot for me to like.
So you
really-
feel like it takes a lot for you to feel now because you didn't numb that whole part of.
Have you ever thought about going to therapy?
I did it my whole life since I was 8.
Like I've been in those situations, and it's so easy for older women to see like a dude who's like grooming a girl to like do what you want them to do. Like
Right.
it's so easy to see it. But when you're young, you're like, no, I love him. Like it's a whirlwind romance. When I was 19, when I was 17, I met this dude. And the dude that I met, I thought he was like a few years older than me, but come to find out, he was 10 years older than me. I would say I was a very like mature, popular, young girl. Like I was already in the clubs. I was already
That's like
with
me.
the older
I was like
people.
that,
You know,
yeah.
and I have older sisters, so I was kind of already there, and I was like modeling and shit. So we started dating or whatever, and you know, he just like, he was charming, he had money. This is what we call love bombing. Like, oh, the beautiful relationship in the beginning, all over you and stuff. But then as time went on, it was like the little isolation, like wanting me to be around him, not wanting me to go out with other people, going crazy, all up in my phone, like, what are you doing? And I
Right.
used to find stuff in his phone, but I never said nothing.
anything, yeah.
Because I was just like, I'm not gonna say nothing. Because like my high school boyfriend, I was like really crazy with him. And I was like, I'm gonna be mature in this relationship.
Right, of course.
You know? And so then I started like, and then he was so much older than me that it's just like was probably so easy for him.
So just to go back a little bit, right?
Yeah.
You said you never said anything. Why?
Well, at the time, it's because, you know what it was? I was so young, I didn't have my voice yet, how to vocalize things I needed in a relationship with a man. I just felt like, you know, I don't know what to say. I don't want to sound clingy or anything because he was older, he had money. Like I wanted to come off more grown. That's what I thought
Right.
you do when you're grown.
So by
Yeah.
doing that, coming off more grown was ignoring the fact that there was things in his phone that you didn't like.
I didn't go through his phone. See, listen, I never looked through his phone. I would just find the shit. Because this dude had like the fucking iPad synced with the computer, everything synced.
Yo,
so I
me
was in the
too.
house and I was like, yo, like you hitting up girls I know.
That's
You know?
crazy.
And so once I started finding stuff, I was like, you know, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna see what. He was in camera. So I was like,
why?
I did like that. I'm not gonna lie. I did like the fact that I never had to worry about nothing with him. I did like that. And I kind of already knew with his lifestyle that there was gonna be other girls around.
So
you
it's
know?
okay for you to deal with that only because he's taking care of you.
No, I wouldn't deal with it to this day. I feel like women
Nah,
should have their
yeah.
own money. But at that age, I was just like, it was my first time dealing with someone who had money and was like very interested in me and was older than me. A guy that was really popular that a lot of girls liked too. So I was just like, oh, I didn't think he would like me.
So the attention is what you like.
Yeah, true. At that age, I would
That's how
definitely
I
say
felt
so.
about my
Yeah.
ex-boyfriend too. I
Yeah.
felt the same way. Like I
And
thought
they
he
know
wouldn't
this.
like me
They know that.
at all.
You thought he wouldn't like you?
No.
So you didn't
Why,
feel
because
very
you was
confident?
Huh?
Because you was younger?
Because I was young and I just felt like he always had like the baddest bitches.
And
like,
they know like you're young because now I would see a guy who's older. Like, what you want with a girl that age? What could she do for you in that age? Back then, I was 18.
Uh-huh.
Him and his boys was 27. We
Right.
used to have to go to my sister's house to get her ID for us to go out together. Like, I couldn't even go nowhere.
That's
like,
not happening. I'm never doing that.
Yeah, but no, we was together. We
Nah.
was fully blown together. Like,
Yeah, I was
never doing
18 and my
but I was a
ex-boyfriend
baddie.
was 23.
Like, I
It
can't.
don't
I
matter.
can't. I
I'm
can't
telling
call it.
you.
I was a baddie.
I just asked my man this the other day.
What?
I said, my mans go to the strip club a lot. A lot of my homies do. So I said, all right, Kev, if you in the strip club and a joint come up to you and she like 17, 18, 19, she got to make some money. You throwing her bread? He said, hell no. I said, but how you going to know?
You're not gonna know.
But I'm like, if you knew, would you do it? He's like, no, I'm never doing that. I don't care how you look. It's bad joints in the strip club all the time. I'm not.
That's some
You could be
bullshit.
young. You
I'm
could be
not
young and
doing
work in a
that.
strip club.
I know for a fact, I'm 30. Me being 30, if I was 29, if I was 28, if I was 27, like you said, if I'm that age, I'm gonna look at her and know what I could do to her mentally. I'm not doing that.
But see, I was saying, some men are manipulative, and they're like, oh, shit.
I know at 30 I could fuck your mind up. I'm not doing that. I don't care what you think you after.
but that
I know I could fuck your brain up.
But that goes to the-
No, and that's what I'm saying.
I was getting money, I was modeling.
bartending. I was already bartending at 17.
But somebody that's 27,
Like,
a
you should know
27-year-old
better.
man
You
should know.
better.
Like, no, you could think that all you want. You don't. I'm sorry, you don't.
Now I look back and I could see like the ways that he did try to like manipulate me, because he would be like, he'll go to work or something. Clearly, like, I'm in school, so it's like you befriended me when I was 16, and then we didn't smash until I was 18.
You see,
so
but I
thought we had a friendship. But
I grew up
you're
too
grooming
quick.
me.
I grew up too quick. I dropped out of school when I was 15. So I was already outside. I dropped out because my ex-girlfriend passed away back in 2015. When she passed away, I was like so emotionally distraught. Like, it was like, I never lost anybody in my life. Imagine losing somebody you first loved, like somebody that was your confidant. Like, is that the word? Did I use it right? Okay. Yeah, that was somebody that I was very, very close to. And I dropped out of school. I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to school. I'm doing my thing, and I did.
Were you like a good student? Like, or did you not like going to school anyway?
I hated school.
Oh, okay.
Word.
Hated school.
I mean,
I was a nerd my whole life, so
that's what's up.
I hated
That's
school,
what's up.
but I was always smart.
Yeah.
I was very, very smart. And I regret it, but I still went to prom. I got taken out to prom. Like, I did all that shit. But I used to cry, like, when I saw everybody graduating high school and, like, everybody going to college. And I just that was never in my mind. Like, I never thought about it. But I did go get my GED.
That's
Like,
what's up.
that was the one thing, because my grandmother, my mother, they all had kids at a young age, and, like, at 19. And I'm the only one that broke that fucking record. And on top of that, I'm the only one that got the GED out of it. My mom got her GED later on in life when she was in her 30s, but I did it at 16. And then, I went to cosmetology school for a little. Now I work on Wall Street. I sing and I model. Like, God's blessed me in a bunch of ways that I don't even know how to say thank you.